Hey, it's your girl, I'm Stunner. You're listening to Radio on 30 with your boy, Paps Bacela.
The station with the best music. Best music.
I love the music.
Best music.
You know we living through that flex life, my bad. Rolling through the city, flex life, my bad. Rolling through the city, flex life. Yo, what up? It's your boy Dee XCLSV, G exclusive. Catch me on the socials: Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Snapchat at Dee XCLSV. One time for G Park, one time for Punchline. You get me?
You know, the first time I heard about you, and I'll be honest, I first saw you on The Hustle.
Yeah.
You know, and with that, the first thing that I actually remember from that whole show, which I want to speak about before we go to anything else,
Yeah.
was obviously the verse. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And which was, for me, very interesting because a week or two before, or prior to that, you had like bodied a guy in a challenge.
Yeah.
You know, so before we go into anything else, I want to find out what exactly was happening at that time. Tell me.
At that stage.
Sure.
I think the one thing that people don't understand about The Hustle, first off, the first misconception is people think we shot over, you know how it would be week 1 and week 2 and week 3. It wasn't week 1 and week 2 and week 3. We were in that house for 10 days. So one day was equivalent to 1 week in TV land. Understand?
You're kidding me. For real?
Yeah, for real. So we were in that house for 10 days, but it was 10 weeks on TV.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was the first thing. So you have to understand that it was anxiety, it was pressure, it was, you know, relentless, just pressure every time, all the time. You know what I'm saying? We were
every day there's a new
every day
challenge.
there was something that you needed to write a new verse every day. You needed to do 2 new verses every day, actually. You know what I'm saying? You were just around the judges every day. So I think just wear and tear mentally for me was something that came into play. I don't want to make excuses and be like, yo, I was tired and I was mentally drained and what. But that kind of stuff really does happen, you know what I'm saying? Like I was writing. It's not a natural thing for me. Yeah. Like I don't write 2 verses every day for 10 days. And I don't do that. That's not, most of my verses write themselves. So and I let my creative process happen on its own. I don't really force, like, D, I need a verse in 10 minutes.
And speaking of which,
that doesn't really happen.
because we're gonna get back to that.
Yeah, we'll.
But
Yeah.
speaking of which, I want to ask, like, explain to me your writing process.
Yeah.
Are you the type of person who can write on a beat right now
Yeah.
and finish a verse?
Yeah.
Or are you someone who has to zone out and be in a zone? Or you someone who literally writes a verse and then they finish it 2 months afterwards?
Yeah, I wouldn't lie. Before The Hustle, probably I was the latter. I think I was one that I try and let my verses write themselves, just because I believe in myself so much, and also just like there's beauty in letting stuff grow by themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like I listen to a beat and then I'll just like I'll get from the beat what I'm supposed to get, and if I'm supposed to get 4 bars and nothing else, then that's what it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? I never force a verse because I never feel compelled to, because I need to prove myself or whatever. It happens on its own, and I think that's why people can relate to most of my verses, because they're so organic. You know what I'm saying? But I think what the Hustle has taught me was just being professional.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if we're in a studio session and you asked me to come to your studio session and I need to give you a verse that night because I'm flying out to Cape Town tomorrow and your song is dropping in 2 days, then I need to, you know what I'm saying? So I need to kind of deliver on time. So I would say I really prefer letting my verses write themselves, but I've learned to become that guy that can deliver on time as well. Yeah.
You see, this interview is not about The Hustle, it's about Dee exclusive.
Yeah.
I just did that just to get that out of the way.
One time.
So right now, you are from Rustrnburg, right? I want you to tell me about how it was like for you growing up in Rustrnburg. First and foremost, what's your government name? Because I always ask people this. You know, I always ask people this, and I come up with the weirdest names.
Yeah.
But what's your government name? And how was it like growing in Rustrnburg? And did you ever think you'd actually be making music?
Okay, my government name Kididintle. I'm from Rustrnburg, 141 time. Growing up in Rustrnburg was really cool, man. Like, I mean, obviously, wherever you grow up, you feel like it's the dopest place because that's where you grew up. You know nothing else. Rustrnburg is very hot. It's very hot. It's I wouldn't say a desolate place, but like there's only so much you can do for Rustrnburg, you know what I'm saying? So you kind of grow up with the mentality of, oh, okay, cool, you're gonna become a doctor or a lawyer or a mechanical engineer, or you know what I'm saying? So
What did you want to become?
Mechanical engineer, but that's the crazy part. I didn't even want to be that. I just wanted to, like, I have an uncle that I idolized for most of my teenage years. So he was a mechanical engineer. So I was always like, I want to be like Malume Ntumiseng, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what he did. I literally asked my mom, Malume Ntumiseng, where's that? Oh, mechanical. Oh, okay, I want to be there.
And you did that.
Yeah.
Before we get to that, like primary, tell me
Yeah.
how you were as a kid, like as a kid. Primary,
the
were you
boss.
playing
I was the boss.
sports?
Yeah.
Were you the ladies' man?
Of course, bro.
Okay.
No. Primary was really cool, man. Like where I grew up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But my parents were fortunate enough to take me to what they call a Model C school or an interracial school.
Yeah.
So I kind of had the best of both worlds. You know what I'm saying? So, but when I got to the Model C school, I kind of adapted quickly. You know what I'm saying? So I had a better time than most of my other peers coming from Gukasi and going to like an English medium school. Yeah, it was really cool, man. Like I had white friends, which was cool. When I got back, guys were like, "Yo, my friend Xavier is coming next week." You know what I'm saying? Like, ooh, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Shout out Xavier one time.
The only Xavier I know is from X-Men. Right?
Yeah, no, I had a friend called Xavier. He told me about dragons and like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, shout out Xavier. You know what I'm saying?
Are you still in contact with him?
No, I'm not. Unfortunately, we stopped being in contact. I think grade 4.
Yeah.
He moved to like the States or something. But you know, he's my boy one time.
So from primary to high school, you're still the same type of guy, the cool guy.
Yeah,
That was you, right?
yeah, I mean, like my dad is like heavy into sports. You know what I'm saying? So I grew up around sports. One of the reasons why I idolized my uncle was because he bought me my first cricket set. Like I'm a big cricket fan. Yeah, I actually played
Even
professional.
me.
For real?
I played for school though.
Yeah, well, I played for provincial. That's, I'm joking now. Okay.
This guy.
Yeah, it's like,
Out here flexing.
no, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I'm a big cricket fan, and my uncle bought me my first cricket
Are you a
set.
bowler or better?
I'm a bowler. Yeah, because I'm super tall.
Okay, I'm an all-rounder, so.
Okay,
feel like-
okay. I'll let you have that one.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm big on sports, you know what I'm saying? I'm a long jumper as well. I tried soccer, didn't really work. But yeah, that's
You
like I
speak
had a very
Sorry, you speak a lot about your uncle.
Yeah.
Tell me what values that he may have taught you as a child growing up.
That's not
Because
yeah.
you speak about idolizing him.
Yeah,
Is it someone that you knew personally?
of course, yeah. I mean, he's just cool. Like, you know, when you were a kid and you just, I don't know. I don't even know why, to be really honest. Like, he was just, I could be free around him, and you know what I'm saying. He bought me the stuff that I really want. So, you know, your dad buys you like the stuff that you need, like school clothes and what. And then your uncle will and then your uncle will just come through like cricket bats and like, oh yes, you know what I'm saying. So he was the one that bought me like all the stuff I really wanted.
Yeah.
More whereas like my dad bought me the stuff that I needed. But yeah.
Like with your family now, tell me the same question I asked you about your uncle. What are some of the most important values you feel maybe your parents like taught you that you still carry till this day?
I think my parents taught me. I think one thing that I'll never forget is my parents told me to never compare myself with anyone. Like I said, but I was in a multiracial school, so it kind of opened me up to like richer kids at the multiracial schools. And I was just like, Papa, Mang has the new, you know what I'm saying? And then my dad was like, nah, bro, like that's not what's happening. You know what I'm saying? You need to understand it. So I kind of learned that from a young age. Like you in your own lane, you run in your own race, and it's really not about anyone else but yourself. So it kind of told me like it doesn't matter where you come from. Like no one can tell you what you're gonna be and who you are and stuff. So if you just focus on yourself,
Destiny is in your hands,
exactly.
basically.
If you focus on yourself, then it's gonna be
Now let's finally get to the music.
yeah.
In terms of when did your love for music come? You know, like where? Like was it a song that you listened to? Did you go to a rap battle? Or what happened? Well, what was it about music that literally drew you, especially to hip hop?
Yeah. Damn. It's gonna always come back to the same point. My dad again. my dad is like a big, well, he is. I mean, he is. He used to have this double disc of like Dobby Gray and like.
Man, I remember those.
Yeah, Dobby Gray. I keep forgetting the other guy.
With the Van Ross and all of those.
Yes. Dobby Gray. Yeah, okay. So he had this double disc, and I used to just like, I loved it. Like, I don't know why, I just loved it. I used to play it all the time. I still remember the words. You know what I'm saying? All the songs. So I think that's where I connected with music. Just music on
What stage in your life was this? Like early
5,
on?
6,
Okay,
5,
okay.
6.
Okay.
But I didn't know. I didn't know. I just knew the lyrics.
Yeah.
And then I connected with hip hop. I think maybe grade 1, 2, 3. That was the T-Pain era, the Akon era. Like I said,
That was huge.
yeah, that was huge, right, for hip hop. Like I said, I grew up Mokasi, but then I was in suburbia every day.
More privileged.
You know what I'm saying? So Kokasi, with the gents that I chill with, like my neighbor, we'd listen to house and what. But when I'm at school, the first thing we do is listen to like T-Pain and Akon and, you know what I'm saying, all the DSTV songs.
Yeah.
So it was like you know what I'm saying. So it was a fascination between like both worlds. But then I guess I kind of drew closer to hip hop and sagging my pants and graffiti and stuff because I was there on a regular basis. So I think I fell in love with hip hop maybe 8, 9, 10 years old.
I always
probably.
ask people this question,
Yeah.
especially about hip hop, like hip hop cats.
Yeah.
And I asked them this one thing, that you say you fell in love with hip hop, or
Yeah.
you were drawn to it. What is it about hip hop that drew you specifically? Some people say it's the music or the way they talk about, they tell their stories. Some people say it's the swag. Some people say it's the walk. What about
Yeah.
you? What is it about you that drew you to hip hop?
I think I'm more attracted to the culture than hip hop music genre. Like I'm like graffiti and like fashion, like you said, and dancing and like I'm attracted to the culture before I was attracted to rapping. Rapping is just like a paintbrush that I use to express. So, but then I fell in love with that. I don't know. I think maybe the fashion or just the ability to express yourself. It was easier for me. You know what I'm saying, as opposed to any other. Like if you really think about it, and I'm an advocate for hip hop, so I'm gonna be biased. But if you put house music in a genre, and you put country and you put chrome or whatever, hip hop is the only real genre that can be a lifestyle and a culture.
Dude, it's the most influential
It's the
thing in the world.
most you know what I'm saying? Like it's
We're
the
on the
only
same
like
page.
house music is house music.
Yeah.
Sharp. You know what I'm saying? Country, gospel, but hip hop can be a genre, it can be a lifestyle, it can be a culture. It can be, you know what I'm saying? Like
Influence.
It can be an influence. You know what I'm saying? People like Jay-Z meeting up with like Barack Obama, like, you know, that's
Got you,
huge.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? So I think I fell in love. I don't know. I just fell in love with like the fashion and being able to express yourself, and there was just different elements towards it. Like I thought I could dance when I was a kid. I was trying to pop lock. Yes, I was
You did everything, huh?
I did everything. And then, I had friends who were drawing and doing graffiti and stuff. So I was always in love with hip hop as a culture. But I found rap at a later stage. And I was like, okay.
And then tell me about the first time you actually took a pen. And you were like, let me try and
stuff.
write something, a
Yeah.
verse or something. When was that?
It was 14 years old, 13, 14.
Yeah.
Like I said, I was a dancer at some point. And then, the J Squad beats.
Remember those?
Yeah, the J Squad beats.
I remember
And
those,
then, I don't know, I think after like dance practice, one of my boys was like, dude,
I was a prefect at that time, and I remember those, you know those beats.
Yeah.
I hated them for the fact that it used to like cause like an uproar
oh yeah,
everywhere. Like
yeah,
you're hearing it like during lunch, you're hearing
Yeah.
it like, in the middle of a class.
Yeah.
And I have to make sure that
you have
keep
to be
quiet.
the one that's like,
I'm like,
okay,
yo, guys, come on.
Sipo, Mem said keep quiet. Yeah.
Yeah. So
But then at the same time, you're still dancing. Sipo, Mem. Yeah. I feel
all right.
I
So
feel
you're telling me about when you actually wrote. What did you actually write about?
Yo,
like 14.
my first rhyme was, said I'm in love with this girl, the hottest girl in the world, and I call her my princess, saw her from a distance. That was so whack.
was she in your class?
But, eh?
Was she in your class?
Yes, like I told you, I'm saying I'm doing my thing with the ladies. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So yeah, that was literally my first 4 bars ever. That was horrible, but that was literally the first thing that I ever wrote.
And then
on
the
a J
beats.
Squad beat. Can
And
you
then-
imagine? On a J, teen, 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 teen. And I'm like, so I'm in love with this girl, the hottest girl in the world, and I call her my princess. So I'm from it. That was crazy, bro. That was like, thinking about it now, actually, wow.
That's really whack.
That's whack, bro. That was whack.
Okay,
But
so
anyway,
never mind like the J Squad. I feel like we've given them enough promo. But so the first time you actually wrote a verse and you actually put it on a beat and you were actually happy with it.
yes.
I'm talking about you, not your friends. Like
Yes.
whether they were happy with it or not, but when
Yes.
you were happy with the beat and what you've written. When was that? Was it still when you were 14?
Yes. I was in a crew with my boy. Shout out T Skills.
What's the name of the crew? What was the name of the
It
crew?
was called the Dope Crew.
Like you guys are so corny, bro.
It was called the Dope Crew, bro. Yo, shout out T Skills, Alex, Quincy. You know what I'm saying? Yo, shout out, boys. You guys put me on for real.
Alright.
It was called TDK, the Dope Crew. Hey, man, look. Dope was in, okay? The word dope
Alright,
was
it's
in.
cool.
We had this.
Explain it, but
Yeah, we had this song called I think it was Swag Like Us or something. Yo, it was lit. It was lit. I thought the song was amazing. I had 2 verses on it. My one boy T Skills, he had 1 verse on it. We were 13, bro. But we just entered high school. Like my birthday's in August, so I was still 13, but it was like Jan. You know what I'm saying? Everyone was hating on us go high school, like, oh, these little boys think they can rap. But we thought we were the shit.
yeah.
You know? Yeah, it was really dope. I was happy with
And then
the
you,
song.
do you have fans at least at school?
Wait, we had classmates. I don't know if
Oh,
I don't know if classmates are fans, but you know, people were like, oh, okay, cool. Nersan naga Bluetooth, you know what I'm saying?
You try. at
We
least.
tried. We had like 10. If we had a concert, we'd have like 10 people at the concert. That's lit,
Now
right?
let's talk about when you actually came to Joburg.
Yeah.
When did you actually come to Joburg?
I came to Joburg for varsity in 2015.
And you were studying mechanical.
No, I was studying business management. I found business management. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a mechanical engineer,
Okay.
but I never pursued that. I stayed Cofields, which is the high school that I was in. I was supposed to go to a what do you call it? Like a technical school.
Oh, yeah.
But I stayed at the school that I was in.
Okay.
So I found business management. That was something that I really loved.
Yeah.
So I stayed there, and then I did business management at UJ.
Okay.
I just wrote my last exam today, actually.
My man.
Yeah.
My man.
Yeah.
And people have this misconception that rappers don't actually study.
No, rappers are like very smart people. We really we read books, we study. You know what I'm
So
saying?
like when you went to UJ, you carried on your music.
yes,
thing.
yes, I had to
Tell me
carry
about the
on.
phases and the times that like then,
Man, like
because varsity is amazing.
I would. Varsity lifestyle is amazing. Varsity is amazing. But
No, you know what I'm talking about.
yeah,
I don't know why you just-
Yeah,
you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Alright, cool. Like I think was always gonna follow me everywhere I went. You know what I'm saying? It's not something that I can run away from or whatever. Like my friends are artists, so hey boy, let's chill. Alright, cool. Comes to the crib with the mic stand. Hey man, are we not chilling? Like what? You know? So 2015 was my first year in varsity. I had a cousin of mine. Shout out B Venom. We used to record at his place, just chilling. We used to chill. The mic was there.
Did you record you or was there someone else? Who was
No, he
recording you?
recorded me. He
Okay.
recorded me. Yeah. I met.
So he's a big influence of the person you
Oh, of course, he's actually the guy that played me my first J Cole song.
Shout out.
Dreams. This
Shout
is
out
the
to
girl.
him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one time B Venom. He played me Dreams. J Cole's like a big influence for me. So
I know that song, bro. It makes me think of some of the things,
yeah.
eh?
Bro, I was in what grade 9?
Yeah.
Yo, it's deep. But anyway, yeah. J Cole, B Venom. We did that 2015. Luna used to come over one time. Shout out to Luna.
So not even to cut you. So
Yeah.
if you a big J Cole fan, I'm
Yes.
guessing that you also a Nas fan.
No,
No,
that's yes.
you're not.
No, I'm not. I'm born in '96,
Alright.
so I didn't really listen to Nas. I know it's crazy. Like you expect like Nas, J Cole, Jay-Z, J. Cole.
I'm happy.
J. Cole is my Jay-Z.
I'm happy that you actually separated that, because most people like do that. They have this parallel thing.
No, I don't.
All right.
What Nas is to J. Cole is to me. You understand?
That's real.
Yeah, like J. Cole's here and he sees Nas like, yo, Illmatic, yo. And then he actually made Vilmatic. I see J. Cole like that. Because that's who I grew up with. I didn't really listen to Nas. Yeah.
I got you. So, in terms of J. Cole, what is it about him that you love the most? What is it about him that inspires you so much? What is it about J. Cole that takes you to that place?
Yeah,
you know?
I think the honesty, plain and simple. Like
Is
besides
that something that you carry into your music?
Yes, transparency. That's why I say I let my verses write themselves, because I feel like it's more honest when it happens naturally and organically, as opposed to okay, fine, now I must think, now I must lie on my nah. You know what I'm saying? Like J. Cole is very honest, and it transcends from him to you as the listener. Like he'll tell you about a thing that you didn't even think of. It happened, you just didn't think much of it, and then you listen to a J. Cole song and be like, damn. Actually, you know what I'm saying?
I remember this.
Like it's very, very honest. So like, besides lyrics and punches and metaphors and all that, like that's fine.
It's relatable.
He's relatable. He's honest. That's why I mess with J. Cole.
And so with you, tell me what projects you have or works that you've actually been part of in this journey so far.
Damn. Like from the beginning?
No. The beginning. We cover that. I'm talking about like now. Like when you had your projects, you know. I know you have a project with like Luna.
Yeah. I was part of a project with my current team right now. Shout out Punchline Media one time. Pissed Off the Neighbors, Potent EP, Potion. Some people call it Potent. Myself, Luna, Tony, Manu, all stuff. We made the project in like 4 days, to be really honest. We conceptualized it in 4 days. Okay, everything else, the mixing, mastering, whatever. Yeah. But it was really dope. Like we just came together and we just really messed around with each other's ideas. And I think it was also organic because Tony, myself and Luna are all from Rustrnburg. You know what I'm saying? And I met Manu through Luna and Manu met Tony through me.
So you speak the same language.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but just higher than that. We literally just get it. Like I would say something like, dude, I think, and then Tony would be like, okay, cool, I get it. Like maybe the song needs an ad lib. And then like, dude, I get it. And then Manu would be like, dude, and then I'd be like, okay, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just synergy.
So in terms of the creativity, all of you were like fully like
just synergy, bro. It was like if you were in the room that weekend, you could touch it. You could really touch it. You could see. Like,
and the title, Pissed Off the Neighbors.
We really pissed off the neighbors
because of the noise, right?
Yes.
You guys
we
get in trouble,
really
like anyone call cops on you?
They tried. So shout out our manager, man. Yeah, one time some guy for the bill. Yeah.
He covered.
It was lit. He covered the bill one time.
Okay, so with Pissed Off the Neighbors, how was that actually received?
Bro, it was extremely well received. I think.
Is it the one project that actually got people to actually respect you as an artist? Or do
yeah, definitely. Because I think for me, from the hustle, people were like, okay, D can rap, but what else?
What more can
you know what I'm saying? Because you get people who can rap forever, but okay, let's keep you know, where's the music, where's the song, where's the art? And then I got to sing. I remember on Flyaway I'm singing. On We Up, I'm on the hook. On Merry Go, I'm just killing the verse. You know what I'm saying? Like it got to kind of.
And with Punchline, you probably met them after the hustle, right?
Yeah. I remember I actually like shout out Manu, man. Manu was telling me about like his management, and like I was going at the hustle at the mansion. I was just going through his Insta. I'm like, damn, like this nigga's really doing all the stuff that I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, just side notes. I was in a group called Skylife Entertainment before. And then I did my solo thing. I think 2016, 2017. I did my solo thing. So I was solo, no management, no label, no nothing. I was just writing raps. You know what I'm saying? So when I went to the hustle and met Manu and stuff like that, I was looking for management. I was looking for something to, you know, elevate me. And then when Manu was telling me like, dude, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I got a video out. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? He was telling me about his management and all that stuff. Like, damn, that shit is lit.
Amen.
You know, so me and Manu became close at the hustle, and then I was like, damn, bro, like I just messed with him, like his energy, just besides like the raps and stuff, like his energy, he had a positive and an honest energy, And then that's why I messed with him. And then when I saw like what he's really doing, I'm like, damn, bro, you need to hook me up with your management and stuff. And then I remember Shingai, actually, my manager.
Tell me about the first meeting you guys had
with
Punchline.
Um,
Because I'm sure with then obviously they sold you the vision and the ideas of what they may want for you.
they didn't even need to, bro. That's why I'm saying, like, when I saw my new stuff, it was like I was sold. That's why I DM'd Shingai. I'm like, bro, I actually need management if you're trying to work with the boy, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, I came through, and then we had like a chilled vibe, and then we just messed with each other's energy. And then, you know, I think 2 or 3 days later, it was like, okay, let's do it for real. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't really need to, like, it was organic. No one had to be like, okay, dude, I'm gonna get you after the end of 2017. I'm gonna, like, no promises were made. It was organic. Like, I just, you know what I'm saying? We just messed with each other's vibe. And I think that's the best way to do it.
Straight after that, what is the first thing that they actually helped you like take out? What is the thing that they helped you with that you felt maybe?
I remember I approached him for visuals. Okay. I needed visuals. I needed
Did you have songs already? Like,
yeah, I did have songs already. I had songs already out, not out, but just conceptualized. I just didn't know how to, because you can have a song, but it doesn't help if you don't have a strategy to taking your song forward.
Okay.
Exactly. So I hired at him for like visuals, and you know what I'm saying. And then I think the first thing that really helped me was tackling the Vuzu hustle, just, you know, the nitty gritty stuff. I don't have a verse, the video and stuff like that, and then doing the Potion EP, and then just clearing out the PR, taking out all the negative stuff.
But can I tell you something?
Yeah.
With the Vuzu hustle and all that thing about the verse.
Yeah.
For me and personally, and for other people that I spoke to before I even did this interview, you're probably one of the most memorable guys, regardless of whether that was good or bad publicity.
Yeah,
you're probably more memorable than even the guy who won the thing.
Exactly.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that was, for me, I felt like that was even better for you. It did work even amazingly.
That's one of the things why messing with Punchline and messing with Shingai and Tebe was essential for me, because I remember there was a point where they were advertising the ad, and I couldn't watch it. Like every time I'd see it, like skip.
Yeah.
And then Shingai had it, he was like, bro, do you realize that these guys are advertising their whole season with you? Literally, because the ad was verse. Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then this guy, like, he saw the managerial point of view. He saw like, okay, cool, dude, you know, we can work with this. And then he highlighted at me, he's like, bro, let's do this. Because I, just as an artist myself, I couldn't stand it. I was like, yo, like every time I saw the ad, I was like 322, let's just change, just quick. And he's like, no, don't change, bro. These niggas are advertising the whole season with you, so we can actually capitalize on that. So that was one of the dope things about getting management.
And then I think it's time to finally get into the nitty gritty of the music itself. I know right now, recently this week actually, you dropped a video.
Yeah.
Flex Live, and you're featuring Questa on this one. How did that whole thing come about? And like, how's the response been, man? You know, since then.
Okay, I don't know if you remember during the hustle again.
When Questa was there.
Cool. Yes, he messed with the boy's verse. You know, I spat a verse, and Questa really messed with the verse. People didn't see when he hollered at me off camera. See, we had off camera moments, and then he hollered at me, came to me like, bro, that was a really dope verse. Just when I was reciting before the performance, just when I spat, like when they come to you and be like, how's your verse going? And I'm like, okay, no, it's not. You know what I'm saying? I spat like 4 bars, and he was like, yo, dude, that was a dope verse. And
just
then when
4 bars?
Yeah, literally, just the 4 bars. And then, because I was still writing constructive. Yeah. And then when I performed it, then he was like, yo, like, dude.
No way.
Exactly. And then after that also, he came to me, he's like, bro, listen, that was really dope. Like, I really messed with it. So Questa just messed with me from that point. And then afterwards, he spoke at the finale, you know. He spoke, he gave me his number. He's like, yo, man, whatever you need, just call me. Fast forward, I had the song already pre-recorded, Flex Live. It just needed the finishing touches. Like, I feel like it was a dope song. It was really, everyone was already feeling it. It was a dope song, but it just needed that cherry on the top.
Had you like recorded all the verses, or had you just had?
I had one verse. I had one verse and a hook.
So it was unfinished.
Yeah, it was unfinished. Okay. But I knew it was the song to get Questa on, because at the finale, Questa was like, dude, holla at me. I'm like, bro, okay, so cool. So what are we gonna do? Are you gonna sign me or what? He's like, no, I'm not gonna sign you, but just holla at me for whatever you need. Like, cool. You're not gonna sign me, give me a verse, nigga. So We had one song. I mean, we had one verse and a hook, and then but I knew it was the one to get Questa on because just because he's a lyricist and you know what I'm saying, emotion and stuff like that. So again, my manager, we spoke to Shanghai. We were like, bro, okay, let's do it. We did it. Sent Questa the song. Questa messed with the song. He didn't mess with it first time because he didn't really understand it. But then when I did the second verse, then he started understanding it. Like there was emotion because people get the misconception that Flex Life is about like flaunting and stuff like that, and then it's really not. It's really just about bettering yourself, just plain and simple, bettering yourself as an individual. So when he heard that, when he heard the second verse and the hook and everything, then he really messed with it.
Was that when he actually wrote his verse?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, because I remember when we got to the Rap Life studios, he had like 4 bars. And then I explained the song, and he was writing while I was not really while I was explaining, but like during the course of the day, he was writing. Like his verse wasn't finished, but I explained what was going on about the song. He was like, "Okay, I get you," and then he finished it off.
And with the music video, you shot it.
Yeah, shout out Kuda Jumper, Chopped and Screwed. Yeah, we shot the video. I don't know, a month back. Questa came through to the video shoot. It was really, we didn't want to take too much away from the song. We didn't want to take too much away from the song. We just wanted to give them plain art.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Gotcha. Because that's what the song is. It's art. There's no girls this, girls that. So yeah, we just gave them Joburg City, rolling through the city.
And now,
the big city lights.
I want to ask you this: after having gone through all that bad publicity with the hustle, you understand? And then you come to
there's no such thing as bad publicity.
No, I know it's good publicity, but I'm just saying nonetheless, you understand what I'm saying? So after having gone through all of that, and then now you release a song with Questa.
Yes.
What was that feeling that you had, not the management, but you had? I was like, okay, this is proper. This is a video. It's gonna air at this time. I think they played you 4 times that day, right?
Yeah.
What was the feeling that you felt that day?
Man, it was amazing, bro. It was really, really amazing. Like, where I come from, no one's ever done that. No one's ever done that. Like, people have this thing of thinking Northwest is Mafikeng because of Casper and WHP and Cooley, and no one from Rustrnburg has ever done that. You know what I'm saying? So it was a big thing for me.
Being on TV or
just being on TV, bro. Man. Like, there were a few people that were on primetime TV for the right reasons. People have been interviewed and stuff, but their art being depicted on TV on prime time for them, for the same reason that they are. You know, it was a big thing. Man, it was.
I'm guessing you got a lot of love from.
I got hella love, bro. It was really overwhelming. Like, I didn't know I had so many people that were rooting for me. You know what I'm saying? It was really dope, man. Like, it was overwhelming, bro.
So like now, really I'm sure you're still busy with the promotions and obviously
marketing. Get Flex Life on YouTube.
We can find YouTube also.
Yes, YouTube. We're gonna upload it to iTunes. We're gonna upload it. It's on Trace Africa. It's on Channel. It's on MTV Base. Everything on time.
So now, are you working on a project?
Yes.
That's what I wanted to find out.
Yes.
Do you have an idea? Do you have a name? Do you have a direction for the project itself? What songs can we expect to be on there? Or can you tell us anything?
No names. I can't tell you the name, bro.
What can you tell me?
It's an EP. It's an EP. It's coming through soon. It's very personal. It speaks about where I was before the hustle, where I am now. It speaks about everything that I've gone through during the hustle, during the come up. It's musical. It's playful. I did a lot of things that I wouldn't normally do on that project, and I feel like the thing about being on the hustle and coming up through like a competition is different for niggas, because niggas come up off camera.
Yeah.
I literally came up on camera. Like, I had my come up in Rustrnburg and stuff, but everything that niggas saw was on camera from the first episode of the hustle.
Grew up in front of our eyes.
Exactly. So you guys see so I don't really have space to practice before I like, okay, this is the exclusive. Because a lot of guys come up, and then
they're allowed to make mistakes.
Exactly. So when they come up, and when they nice and ripe now, that's when they blow up. But I came up in front of everybody. You know what I'm saying? There was cameras on me every day from the first day of the hustle. My mistakes were on camera. My successes were on
I was
camera.
adjusting to all of that.
Exactly. It was crazy because that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not a natural. It's not a like. It doesn't happen too often where someone comes up in front of the whole South Africa. It doesn't really happen like that. Niggas come up and then blow up and then okay, here's this guy nasty CEO. You know what I'm saying? But you guys are gonna see all my mistakes. So I wanted to embrace that on this EP, and I wanted to be playful and musical, and I wanted to try new things, and I wanted to see which the exclusive people really mess with.
It's coming out very soon, bro.
Yeah, very soon, bro. Just stay on my TL Dee XCLSV.
Another thing I wanted to ask is do you feel like now that, not even South Africans, but do you feel like people, or especially hip hop fans, respect you a lot more, or they understand your story a bit more?
The
after
latter.
hustle?
The latter. I think they understand my story a little bit more. I think to be really honest, I think people respected me from the first episode because I knew what happened. Okay, I don't know how people received it, but I knew what happened. I was in there and I was rapping and I could see AKA, I could see him go like, oh, you know what I'm saying? So I knew that I killed that first episode, and I knew that people respected me just because of the everything that I got, like a text and stuff like that. So I think people did respect me. I think people didn't understand why I did what I did, but people understand who I am and what I believe in and why I do what I do more now after the hustle.
Okay, now you see, in closing the interview or getting to the end of the interview,
Yes.
what is it that you hope or you probably want? Let's say a kid from Rustrnburg, when he listens to your music, listens to your EP, the following EP, what do you expect? What would you like for him to actually take out from that? Because you realize that when kids from Rustrnburg look at you, they look at you as a J. Cole. You understand now?
Yeah.
They see you as a J. Cole. When they look at you, they look at you as a LeBron.
Yeah.
You understand? Because you're the dude that's young but that's killing it.
Yeah. Damn, that's a good question. I think people can just take more from the story and everything that's happened than they can take from the actual music. I think like my story is everyone's story. And I know that's very cliche, but it's really like I grew up around everyone. Like these guys are my friends. Like I really grew up around these guys. I've known Tony since I was 13. Like I really like we didn't even, you know what I'm saying? Like so it's like if I can do it, bro. I was literally the guy that just kept doing it. Like I said, like I was in a group, the Dope Crew, and then I was in Skylife, and then you know what I'm saying? I was literally I just kept doing it. You know, like okay, cool.
So basically, what you're saying to the young kid, right? The repetition.
Repetition is the father of learning, bro.
My man.
Exactly. Like if you just really keep doing it and stay consistent and believe in yourself, like it's bound to happen. No one can tell you, yo, Stogie told me, yo, you're not an MC. You know.
I remember.
You know what I'm saying?
I remember that.
But now, fast forward 2 months later, we out here, single quest up. Crispy fresh, spanking new. We out here, we're doing all this. Exactly. Nice. You know what I'm saying? So no one can tell you what you are and what you're supposed to be and where you're supposed to. No. If you just stay consistent with what you do. Like the best trademark of a successful person is literally consistency. Like some people get okay, cool, they get successful off like one bright idea or whatever. But Richard Branson is one of the guys that like I respect, like he's come up because I know that like, unlike, okay, Mark Zuckerberg, like he didn't really just have one idea, and you know what I'm saying? Like he had like ideas and then it didn't work. And then
failed a lot.
And then but he just kept, it was consistent. Like he really just, okay, if this doesn't work, I'm gonna try this. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna try this. Patrice Motsepe as well. My family's from Pretoria. My dad's from Pretoria, so I know Patrice Motsepe's like people know the mining tycoon and stuff like that. But Patrice Motsepe's dad had ABC Motsepe liquor store, which is still called Magau, poverty-stricken Pretoria. You know what I'm saying? So it was a business, but it wasn't as You know what I'm saying? As where Petrus is now, but he just stayed consistent in what he did. Like he took over his dad's business. It didn't work out. He started ABC Motsepe supermarket. It didn't work out. He started ABC Motsepe. You know what I'm saying? And then he literally grew from all of that, and he became the mining tycoon that we all know today. So consistency is really one of the biggest things that attribute to your success. So to the kid listening out there in Rustrnburg
and watching it,
if you believe in yourself, and if you have sleepless nights, and if you know that this is what you're supposed to do because you know, if you know, you know, no one can tell you.
Well,
then you know, just stay consistent.
Exclusive. Thank you for coming to Radio in 30.
One time.
I had a good time, and I feel like right now there's no one who doesn't know the story.
Exactly, bro.
So shout out to everybody. Shout out to you.
014 Rustrnburg till I die.
Shout out to Shanghai for
one
good
time.
time.
One shout out Shanghai. Shout out Punchline Media, Luna, Tony, Manu, bro. Everybody, Teve, Wandy. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're just out here and we're just trying to get it. The thing about us is we're organic too. A lot of niggas trying to put things together, and it really is organic, bro. You know what I'm saying? We're friends before we are, you know, what we are. But at the end of the day, we do what we do because we just came together as a group of creatives and we're trying to make it work. That's why it works.
Yes, madam.
One time.
Thank you.
One time.
Never detect to send a warning shot to the opposition. If you get it, then you get it. All this heat I got authentic. The minute they try to mimic, I'm forced to restore the image. A window of opportunities tinted. I'm on a mission. I jump the red lights till I'm walking on red carpets. The verses are red hot. I turn into a dead carcass. I'm dumb nice, but can never dumb it down. These dummy rappers are the ones that's busy messing with the sound. Paint a picture with the words, the bars heavy. Punchline promising I'll profit a pretty penny. Some of these musical felonies should be documented, but none of these niggas are touching me when it come to lyrics. None of these niggas are touching me with their little gimmicks. They let the gas leak, I'm flammable up at any minute. Running through the city, live my gang, I'm just trying to get it. But gotta be careful not to leave my kids and all these women. I'm all in it.
Hey guys, it's Yolanda and you're with Paps Bacela on Radio in 30.